fierce lightning storm struck the central Okanagan, igniting several forest fires and endangering communities. First responders immediately jumped into action to fight the blazes. And, as they have done for the past 100 years, the Salvation Army also came to the rescue. Volunteers were mobilized to assist evacuees and deliver nourishment to first responders.
Our emergency disaster services started with the Salvation Army back in war times, when we would actually hand out blankets and warm drinks and meet our military on the front line. As times come and changed, we now provide emergency disaster services for our first responders and our community members as needed when there's disasters.
So I'm Sonia Withers. I'm the Community Ministries Coordinator here in Rutland for the Salvation Army. And out of this office here in Rutland, we serve the guests in the community who have run up against some obstacles in their life and are needing a little bit extra help. Sometimes they're needing help with food, sometimes furniture, sometimes they just need an ear to listen. And so we're here to kind of meet with them and see what their needs are and see how we can best support them.
This is one of our 3 licensed kitchens with Interior Health, and in here we'll do everything from preparing food for our food bank that needs to be portioned, whether it's baked goods or produce or dry goods as well. We also provide food for other programs that the Salvation Army offers, including a food program over in West Kelowna. We've assisted with In From the Cold, and also our seniors program at the church location.
Services. We've not only serve our own community, we've also had the ability to go to other communities such as High River, Fort McMurray, Williams Lake, to help with disasters in those communities as well. One of the beautiful parts about the Salvation Army is because we have units in all of those communities around BC and in 120 countries around the world, is that we're ready to serve whenever there's something that happens in the form of a disaster and a community needs service. Off of this vehicle, we're able to serve about 1,000 meals a day to a community and make sure that either first responders or the community members have the nutrition they need to handle what's happening in their lives.
So when people come in, they meet with a caseworker, and the caseworker is able to kind of assess what their needs are. From there, we're able to direct. The main part of the caseworkers is to assess what we need, assess what people need, and then we'll devise programs around what people are needing. So if there's a specialized thing, like we've really seen a big need for grief, that's why we devised a program specifically.
Well, my name is Daryl Burry, and I am the lead pastor and executive director for the Salvation Army here in the Central Okanagan. In 2019, the Salvation Army will be celebrating 100 years of faith and service here in the Central Okanagan. And we recognize that all around us, we are blessed to be able to provide help and hope to those who are most vulnerable in our community. But we also recognize that each year our costs continue to increase. The cost of living increase, hydro increases, rent increases. And with all of that being said, keeping up with those rising demands can often be a challenge. And so to celebrate our 100th anniversary, we have a goal of paying off the mortgage for our Community Life Center located in Rutland. It will be 10 years since we'll have been in that facility, and our goal is to raise $750,000 by June 2019 to pay off that mortgage. And to that effect, we are holding a capital campaign, and we are asking you, the friends of the Salvation Army, to support us in paying off and raising those funds to pay off that mortgage in June 2019. Now, this request is over and above our Christmas request, in that our Christmas donations help us support our operational costs throughout the course of the year. By paying off this mortgage, that will enable us to release $160,000 annually back into our operational costs. And so we thank you for the members of this community who have supported us in the past, and we thank you for your willingness to continue to support us.